Kids today don't have a whole lot of responsibility, and um, a lot of the times, that's something I think that we need to try and change a little bit. Kids are actually very resilient. They're actually very, they're always looking for things to do, whatever. So I think they need to have a little bit of a responsibility because when they get older and become adults, they're gonna have to learn how to be responsible and how to get things done and all that. So I encourage any parents out there to try and find a way to help their kids learn some responsibility, whether that's finding them a pet. Um, you know that's a great way. They got to take care of the pet. They got to feed it. They got to make sure it's got water. Got to bathe it, whatever that way. They got to take care of it. That teaches them responsibility. Another way, if you have the ability, not everybody does, but if you have the ability, a great way is like joining like a 4-H club or something like that. If you can show animals, that's even better because that teaches you a lot. That's how I learned, when I was younger. I learned a lot of responsibility from, showing cattle. I had to go down there. I had to feed them in the mornings. I had to feed them at nights. I was a pretty active kid. I did sports. I was pretty much in a sport almost year round. So I had to take care of the animals and, participate in sports. Sports is another great way to, teach responsibility as well. Teaching teamwork, teaching, the ability, work ethic, all that stuff that seems to be kind of lacking a little bit more than maybe it used to be with the younger generation. Um, it's something that is very important, especially when when you grow up, because you gotta have that. You gotta have, you gotta be able to work. You gotta be able to, be responsible to take care of yourself and take care of, if you have family or whatever that way, you have to be able to do that. So that's something that, um, I think kids need to learn how to do. So if there's any way you can find, to help teach that, and obviously, um, as parents, you're gonna have to help them. I mean, they can't they can't do it all on their own. You're gonna have to help them, but that's part of the being a parent. That's part of teaching them how to be a great good person. How to be your job as a parent is to provide for them and do what's best for them for when they grow up. You have to teach them. The ones that are responsible, that can go out on their own and help do what they and succeed on their own. Those are the ones that have the best. The parents are really doing a great job. And I'm not saying that others need your help when they get older, or you're not doing a good job, but it's just you have to find a way to where they can be self-sufficient when they get older. And the only way to do that is to teach them responsibility, teach them work ethic, all these things that you need to be a good adult, to be a productive adult. So I encourage you, if you have the ability, find a way to teach them responsibilities and give them some chores around the house. If you can't, don't have animals or can't have a pet or whatever, some people can't have pets. Find some chores to do around the house. Find something that teaches them some kind of responsibility so that they learn, hey, I've got to do this before I can go, have fun. And if you can do that, it doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit, maybe, go dust some stuff around the house, or go do this or do that, just something small, just a little bit, just so they have to learn that they have to work. You gotta work before you can have fun. When you get older, and to teaching them that from a younger age makes it a lot easier transition when they become adults. So